We're going live. We got people in on the live stream.
What's up, live folks?
What's up? If y'all are listening,
look what I got.
Y'all are missing out because y'all are not seeing this. We are live and local. What's up, guys? Are they live yet, Sarah? We are live yet. We are live yet.
Look at that. Look at her.
Look at the little baby with her merch.
Look at our newest co-host.
Hey guys, what's up? If we're looking down, we're looking at the computer. If we're looking up, we're looking at Instagram. How is everybody doing today?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Don't Tell Mom podcast.
Look at these troopers over here. She has been, before you're even having the baby, you were over here about to pop, and then you were
I was miserable 40 weeks pregnant podcast.
And you did a podcast. And now another week, 2 weeks later, it's
been 2 weeks and a day since I had this.
Oh, yeah, because we kind of pre-recorded one, essentially. Like we got one early.
Because we knew this was going to happen, right? We knew it was bound. We were bound to miss it. We have not missed a single episode. Can we get
an amen? Can we get a favorite? Can we get a favorite on that?
Can somebody favorite our podcast on the Anchor app, please? Because we have not missed one. We are 38
episodes in?
38 episodes.
Wow.
What? Can you believe that?
This is amazing.
Nugget. You were just an idea when we started. Actually, no, she was in there. I just didn't know she was in there.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was in there when we started doing this podcast.
Oh my golly. I forgot about that.
That's nuts, right?
Damn.
Oh, yeah, so it's been crazy. It's been a crazy couple weeks. And Cullen came and he bombarded me in the hospital and made me do a podcast.
I was like, hey, you want to do a podcast?
I mean, Tuesday's coming up. Well, the thing was that Cullen was going out of town. He was going on his big trip, which, Cullen, I have not seen you since the trip. Tell me everything.
Oh, my gosh.
Tell me all about
it was great. It was amazing. I'm still like in a trippy haze. Like, just, I feel like we were like, woke up this morning. I was like, okay, so do you want to go see Mickey Mouse again? Man, can't do
we're
that.
Home. Oh, you're not at Disney anymore.
Dang, look how
I'm super excited to watch y'all's vlog about that.
I know. I've got so much footage. I'm like super nervous to have to edit that.
It's a lot. Huh?
Yeah. I don't know if YouTube is pixelated or not.
Hey, can y'all see? Look how long these little hands are. Look at these little fingers. Look how long those little fingers are. She has like the craziest long finger hands. She's got long toes too. She's so perfect.
She is going to be tall and like she's freaking superstar.
She's going to have like huge feet like my sister. Sorry, Annie. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I tried to show the world your cuteness and it just didn't work out.
Who loves the little baby like groans and moans? Just
oh, I love her so much, y'all. Seriously, I could just sit and look at this baby all day, which is essentially what I've been doing. Just sitting and staring at this baby, and she's been feasting off of me.
Feasting every 2 hours?
Yes, I'm an all-you-can-eat buffet. And if y'all watch my last vlog on YouTube, you'll know that I've had some problems.
I saw something about that go up. What was it? Breastfeeding complication? Or nightmare? Breastfeeding nightmare?
Yeah, it has been a nightmare. We're doing everything. I mean, literally, like, you think, okay, well, I'm going to pick one. I'm either going to breastfeed, I'm going to bottle feed, I'm going to pump, whatever. You pick one, and I'm having to do all of them because I'm breastfeeding on one side. I'm not on the other. Nothing's really coming out this one side, and then I'm trying to pump to make it happen. And anyway, y'all go watch the vlog.
I was about to say you probably went into detail on your video.
I did. I went into detail. You'll check it out. But
she is a doll baby. Somebody said over on Instagram.
Isn't she the
Look at everybody waving over there on Instagram. Thank y'all for joining us.
Everybody on Instagram. I love the grams. Hey y'all.
Somebody on
I love you too, YouTube.
YouTube said the merch is fire. Ashley Williams, thank you.
It's so cute. Y'all, if you want to go get your own Don't Tell Mom merch, like, look how cute this is on my little baby. Don't tell Mom. You better tell me everything.
That is a 6-month onesie.
Yeah.
And she is almost, it's not too big. I mean, it's
big.
It's a little big.
Oh, breaking news. Guess what just happened like 20 minutes ago? her belly button thing fell off.
Oh,
yeah, she shit her pants too. That happened. And while I was changing her shit pants, I realized that her belly button thing fell off. Yay! Good job, little
She was
baby.
in the middle of changing. She's like, oh, and I thought she'd squirted another little
she got me
little trophy for you, but then her thing fell off. And first thing Katie said, Katie just waved on Instagram.
Okay, girl. Okay, keep watching, Katie, because if she starts going crazy, I'm gonna need you to come down here and get her.
Yeah, we need a password. Like they actually gave us whenever we dropped. Okay, we'll talk about the cruise stuff here in a little bit. But yeah, we need
a password. Double cheeseburger.
Double cheeseburger. Anytime we say double cheeseburger, unless we're like actually talking about something that crazy happened with double cheeseburgers.
Yeah, then just tune us out.
Come grab her.
You know what's funny though is that I was calling her my little hamburger eater because when she'd go to eat, she'd go and do a big hamburger bite.
Oh yeah. So what are you nicknaming her now?
Oh, so Corey's nickname for her is Dump Truck.
Dump Truck.
Daddy's little dump truck.
Mom's here.
Hey, Mom.
Sorry. Hey, Granberry.
Hey, Granberry. Hey, Mama. We love you. Hey. So yeah, Corey calls her his daddy's little dump truck, and then I call her my one-eyed pirate. Y'all notice these like weird baby faces? Like she's always got one eye on me, and she's always just looks like a little drunken sailor, I
think I posted a picture of her in a screenshot on Don't Tell Mom Instagram of her doing the.
Yeah, you did. Everybody
day.
Kind of saying that she looked like she had the she looked like the emoji, the one-eyed tongue out emoji, and that's exactly what she looked like.
Why is everybody saying bath time?
What, because she shit herself?
I don't know. Or maybe because her thing fell off?
Oh, her thing. Yes, that is exactly right. Because we've just been doing the bath with
you can actually give her a bath now. Yeah, you weren't supposed to get it wet because it helps it dry out faster.
I'm so excited because that's exactly what we're going to do when we go home, especially since she had such a gnarly poo. But I'm going to go home, and Cullen and Katie gave us, you gave us like 2 or 3 bathtubs. I got one at the baby shower. I mean, we are bathtub city.
She's going to love just being like, it's going to be like in the womb again, all that warm water just floating around her.
And it was good too, because when I was over here that one day and y'all were pulling out all your baby bathtubs, you were telling me which one was good and which one sucked and whatever. And you told me that one, I'm excited about using the one that I'm going to use today. It's y'all's. And you said that they could sit and have the water up, but not right, because the way that it's like leaned, like reclined or whatever. I don't know which one it was, but
it's the whale one. I think it's got a little butt stopper or a little, because there's some. I mean, they
like slouch down and you're worried about them getting the water. Yeah,
in theory they sound good, but then when like in reality you start to give them a bath, it's like, dang, this is kind of dangerous if you're not like right on top of them. But this one, like actually, it's like it helps them just. It supports them better, I guess.
Well, this is going to be our first like legit bath, so we're going to definitely be paying attention. Like we're going to be on it, right? So we're really excited about bath time.
Oh, that is going to be awesome. So y'all stay tuned for baby's first bath vlog coming up.
Yeah, y'all, I'm taking y'all with us. I mean, y'all are going to watch this little one grow up if you follow us. So,
speaking of like just cuteness and kids, and like the Pooge baby is. One that we had, it's like magnetic and it kind of folds up like a origami type thing. And I don't even know if you took that one. It's the blue, like it folds out flat and it's like the squishy stuff.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. You put it in the sink.
I think, you can put it in the sink. And it's perfect for her size right now because it's
okay. Because she's so little.
Yeah,
she's just a little bitty baby.
Fits her little.
And she's sleeping. Perfect. She sleeps through anything. Y'all, we went bowling the other day and she just slept right through it. It was like the loudest day. I mean, she's having a good old time.
Fuzzy still, it says. Somebody says, hey, Peyton Jones, what's up? No, but I was going to say we just took some pictures upstairs with the cousins.
Yeah, with the merch on. That was super cute.
And Brooks was like
he is
so
in
upset
love
that we had to come down and film this.
He is so in love with her. I love it because he's the baby of the family, like he's the youngest one, and now his spot's been taken. So Sophia is the youngest cousin as far as their cousins are concerned.
We were talking. Me and Katie were like, I think Brooks would have a hard time if we had another baby, being the middle kid or whatever. But then after watching Gaines just now, she was all like pulling on Katie when she was holding Sophia, and she would definitely have a hard time if we had another baby.
Gaines is not having it, huh? Brooks, I think, would do good. He did so good with her.
Oh, he was loving it. He was loving it.
Look at his little face.
Cullen Sav have a flower thing that goes in the sink. I remember seeing those.
The flower thing.
But it was like that material it was like that fuzzy material that was like is this gonna get nasty after a while type thing? I don't know. But
I'm sorry. Look, there's the one-eyed pirate.
There it is.
Anyway. Okay, so we did ask y'all to ask us some questions.
Yes.
So we've got a whole bunch of them. Yeah.
What's your password on your phone? Cheeseburger? No, don't come. We don't need it yet, Katie.
6972.
The flower thing is awful to clean. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a one-time use. Okay, so here's some questions. Oh, well, thanks. The first one that came out, how you look so good postpartum.
I was just about to say, you were rocking the mommy life. Janelle on YouTube said, giving birth, still doing the Don't Tell Mom podcast. Way to go.
That's right. I know how to work. I like to get shit done.
I saw you cooked a freaking dank as junk meal, too.
I did. If y'all follow me on Instagram, I'm going to win the Wife of the Year award. Because I cooked the most delicious dinner last night. It was salmon and vegetables and rice, and it's healthy and delicious, and my husband's the lucky guy. Actually, I am the lucky one. Corey has been so good through all of this. Like when I get up at night, he gets up, and since we're having to supplement with the bottle.
Stop.
Making the rest of y'all look bad. I'm telling you, he's so good. But when I get up in the middle of the night, he'll get up with us, and I'll breastfeed for my 15 to 20 minutes, and then while I'm doing that, he goes and gets the bottle ready. And then he gives her the bottle to supplement the rest of the milk she needs. And then he gets up and changes her, and I'm already back asleep by the time he's done, So like and then he's so cute. Like he doesn't mind changing her diapers. He's changed way more diapers than I have, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, and he doesn't mind. He's like, I don't mind, baby. I love you, baby.
Is that why he calls her the dump truck? Or
yeah,
what's the
Daddy's little dump truck.
Dump truck?
I don't know. It just rolled off the tongue. I don't know.
Somebody said he can't help but be awesome because he's Canadian.
That's right.
D. Lee says.
That's right. Canadians rock. And she, oh no. Well, that we got another one. We got another one. She looks drunk.
She's like, yeah.
Chilling. No, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So she is actually half Canadian, right? And half American. So we've got to figure out her whole dual citizenship, which I actually love that.
I remember somebody on the last podcast asked that question, if she would get dual citizenship.
Yeah.
Because y'all go back and forth pretty regularly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's definitely going to have both. And we've talked about when she's old enough, like when she's in school, and we plan on, that was another question. We do plan on having more kids. So we talked about when they're school age and they're not so little, maybe moving back. Or moving to Canada, where Corey's from.
Oh, nice.
We've talked about that. I don't know if I could leave y'all, but
play a little hockey.
What kind of accent is that?
Hockey.
Sorry.
Hook it.
How soon will you try for baby number 2, and how's the breastfeeding going? So breastfeeding, same. And baby number 2, we have talked about how like the first time Corey tries, he'll probably impregnate me. So we're cool. I'm cool with it whenever I'm ready now. I mean, look how perfect this baby is. Like, how can you not want another one?
That's what we said after games. We were like, let's have like 5 more. And then Brooks comes along.
Done.
Yeah.
Well, we do want 5. That's what we keep saying. And everybody's like, oh, we'll have 2. And then see if you still want 5. But I do. I come from the baby of 4. I mean, we come from a not super big, but a big enough family. Like, I can't imagine not having siblings. So I'm definitely going to give her some brothers and sisters, I hope.
That is the thing, is like, especially after this trip this weekend that we went on, seeing the sibling interaction, like just being by ourselves. We were with other creators and stuff too, but
part of a pack.
Yeah, when they were in the pool together, like they had these little Mickey Mouse pools that were like chest deep for the kids. But there were all these other kids that they've never met, and their cousins weren't there, and their other family members weren't there. So they had to naturally learn to stick together and learn how to play with each other when we weren't in the water. And I was just like, golly, I could imagine having just one, or just
right.
Just the sibling interaction there was just so cute to watch.
I know. We would we played all kinds of games growing up in the pool. We lived at the pool.
Oh no!
You remember that one, the watermelon, grease the watermelon and throw it in?
Yeah.
And we would be on one side and you'd have to get the other side with the watermelon, but it was greased up, so you couldn't hold on to it.
Did any of y'all watching have like a cool lifeguard that like made the biggest impression on you? Like a lifeguard. That's so weird to think about how a lifeguard.
You talking about Rod?
Yeah. There was a Rod. 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 His name was Rod. Yeah. He was always doing like these fun games. But yeah, they would grease a watermelon up, and it'd be like football, and then you would take turns trying to run across or water jog across the pool, and the watermelon slipping around and everybody's jumping on it, and then you'd pass it off to your teammate and it would slip out of their hands, and
it was fun. Between that and like throwing the rings in the pool or doing always had some kind of game. What bottle? Oh yeah.
You would get like the like an empty Visine bottle and take the label off of it, or like
it'd be super clear.
A chlorine bottle, and it would be super clear. And he would hold it, and you never knew which hand it was in. And he would dive in and hold his breath. And at the time, we thought it was just he could hold his breath forever. And he would swim around the pool. He'd come up, and you never knew when he let go of the bottle. But he would let it go at some point, and then all the kids are standing around the edge of the pool
trying to find it.
And you're like sitting there, and there's still water just splashing and stuff. And the first person to yell "bottle" and jump in and get it.
Yeah, that was a fun one. Dang, I forgot about the bottle game. Yeah, we had a blast growing up when we were at the pool. That was like we lived at the pool, so I can imagine seeing them was pretty cool. And then Dad would get in and he would throw us off of his shoulders, and he put his hands up here, and he'd step into his hands, and then he'd launch you and do flips. And gosh, we had such a good time. Such a good time.
The water babies. Let's see.
Marco
Polo. Yeah, we always used to play that. I always used to fish out of water. I would cheat on that game.
I'll go down a little bit. Stop moving.
Right there.
Raising Wild Cubs vlogs. She says she's pregnant with number 3.
Oh man,
get it, girl.
Oh, she also asked about Rachel and the storms here in Alabama. We had some bad storms.
Yeah.
Not
the
too
tornadoes.
Far away from us.
It's a 2 hours. Opelika, though, that's where it happened. That's where our oldest sister lives, down in Opelika, but she's okay. Annie checked on her and all that stuff. She actually went to the high school of that town, Boygard, where all the damage was.
God,
so I'm sure
crazy.
She probably knows somebody involved. You know, down here, it's like when something like that happens, it's always the cousin of somebody that got hurt, or
Speaking of Mother Nature and how gorgeous it is outside, I saw James Spann.
Love him
today. That today is the 25th or something anniversary, 23rd anniversary of the 93. How many years is that? The actual day that the storm. We had a huge snowstorm in 1993. Remember the blizzard where Annie peed in the snow?
Yes, the only time we ever saw snow our whole lives.
Yeah, and it killed over 300 people. The snowstorm.
Did it?
I didn't know that.
Well, I did not know that. I just remember Annie peeing in the snow, and then I remember Mom and Dad, because we were ill prepared. It never snows down here. They wrapped us up with Saran wrap.
Garbage bags.
Garbage bags and Saran wrap, duct tape.
Yes, we didn't have.
We didn't know what to do.
We didn't have snow boots or anything, so Dad just put us each foot in a garbage bag and then duct taped our feet up. And then it was like we'd go outside and then come back in every 5 minutes. And then Annie just got sick of it and pulled her pants down and started peeing in the snow.
Yeah. And then we had a dog. We named it Pepper, but it was white. It just had this just a little bit of black on its ears. And Pepper, we'd lose Pepper in the snow because the snow was higher than the dog. I remember.
Was that the same snowstorm where you had to go to the ambulance?
Go to the
that was the same one.
Yeah, because that's the only time it ever snowed growing up. The one time we ever had snow. So they put me, listen to this, they put me, these assholes, put me on a sled, never been on a sled before. What am I, like 7?
Yeah,
and they put me on a sled and sent me down a hill head first into some trees.
Well, we were all doing it. Like we were all like,
who does that?
Head first is better than just going down regular.
Yeah, this guy.
There was plenty of room, like as far as the lane that we.
I didn't know what I was doing, and they told me they tried to explain. I guess it's like trying to explain how to work the sled that I've never seen before, like real quick on the way down. Like they're trying to explain it. And so then then I hit the tree head on, and I had to go to the hospital because Granberry's still in here. She'll probably know the story.
Corey's in here. Daddy's in here.
Hey, what's up, Daddy?
Hey there, Sophia.
Oh, say hey, Daddy. Daddy's got his eyes on you.
He's on the gram. He's on the gram.
Hey, baby.
But yeah, I remember that. That was like traumatic because we were all like sitting there, and it was just it's kind of like watching a bowling ball like veer off to the, like
a big baby.
Well, first it's like, okay, we're going good, and then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, and we were all yelling, let go.
Yeah, I mean, why did I not just roll off this sled? Why did I not just let go?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Dad asked me that. This used to be like his favorite story to tell about me. And he said he asked me, why didn't I just let go? And I said, well, I wanted to, but I couldn't move, or my hands wouldn't move or something. I just, I didn't know what I was doing.
You like froze. You said my brain, your hands were telling me to let go, but your brain was telling you to let go, but my hands wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
You said, I'm just going to ride this thing out.
Yeah, straight into the tree, concussion.
Yeah, we had to call the ambulance or paramedics.
Ambulance came, Aunt Jones freaking out.
Oh, my God. That was, I remember that.
That was good stuff right there.
Crazy.
Made snowmen and all that.
How long did we not have power for, Mom, if you're still in here? I wonder, like, I can't, because I remember we were like.
Mom's the kind, y'all, that'll freak out when we have a storm. Any kind of storm. Is there's a tornado coming, if there's snow, if there's one flurry, my mom would fill up the bathtub with water because we were going to run out of water. So we had to fill up the bathtub. You got to go down to the store and you got to get milk and bread. What the hell are you going to eat? A bread sandwich? I mean,
I don't know. That's so weird. Like, it's always been a weird thing.
Milk and bread, you got to go get that, stock it up. And then she would, like, especially in tornadoes, she's so weird. She would make us go sit in the basement. She would put pots and pans over our heads.
Like helmets?
Yeah, like helmets.
I saw a meme the other day, and it was just like this monkey, like, one of those monkeys that walks really funny with the tail, and he just, like, hangs his junk out and is just like, yeah, what up, what up, what up?
Yeah.
And above the meme, it was like, it was like, bad weather's coming in, and then Cullen, my dad, and then it showed the monkey just walking out in the middle of a golf course. Ah! And that's how Dad was. He was, Mom would, there'd be a tornado like 40 miles away, and Mom would be like, get in here, and
freaking out. And then Dad'd be standing outside on the front porch.
Look at the lightning. Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm still the same way. I just want to see it.
I love it.
I'm like, God, look at that. That's
I love
awesome.
Storm watching. Who else likes storm watching?
I love storm watching and watching it all roll in.
Corey said, yeah, he does too. I told Corey, I said, if you have any questions for me, you can wait until we go live and ask me on the podcast. Like, what are we doing for dinner? Okay, let's see. We hadn't even gotten into any of these questions. Okay, look, y'all asked me on my story on Instagram. How good am I doing, by the way, on Instagram? I got swipe up. I got stories. I didn't even do a story until a couple months ago. I didn't even know how to do it.
She is moving on up with the social media.
I am. Y'all watch me now. Okay. How did you introduce Sophia to Booker? Girl, go watch my vlog. Emily Divan. 214.
How did
24,
you introduce Sophia to Booker?
I made a whole vlog of this.
I didn't even see that one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was there, but I think we were getting ready to go out of town as far as watching it. I haven't watched it yet.
What is the most unexpected part of parenthood so far?
Oh, that's a good question.
Let's see.
Or is it all it's cracked up to be so far?
Yeah, I'm loving it. Are you kidding? This is awesome.
All she does is eat and sleep, and you just look at her.
Y'all, I'm serious. She is textbook baby. Like, she came out textbook. She eats and sleeps and poos and pees. This is the most unexpected thing, is that I was expecting her to, like, poop a lot, and she hadn't. And I've been told that that's okay. Like, she is starting to poop now. She wasn't getting enough milk and whatever, but that was like jarring, because I just expect her to just be a shit show. Just be pooping up a storm. But oh, look at that little smile, girl. Oh, just kidding. We weren't talking about you. Just kidding.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, that's probably the most unexpected. I expected there to be more dirty diapers.
Oh, what?
Just
everybody always says. Everybody always. I hate that too. It's like, oh, just wait, or wait till you have kids, or no. But no, it's hilarious because we were up there and we were sitting there holding her, and like, I think she just pooped, and Brittany was like, "Yay,
poo!"
And 2 years later with Brooks, we're like, "Yay, poop!" So I mean, the poop will keep happening, and you'll still get excited. We get excited about poop every day. It's like good.
Be poop in the potty.
Yes.
All right, hilarious. Well, this one's for you.
Cullen, I know you've been an old feeling. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's just
I guess Rachel and the kids, they live so far away.
Yeah,
so Sophia, you're going to see a lot more often, I guess.
I know, and it's just, I mean, we still love the other ones, obviously, and the cousins, you know, as far as Uncle Cullen goes. But I guess, I don't know. I think about like putting myself in Katie's shoes as far as her having deeper love, if you will, for Madeline, Bennett, and Emily being her sister's kids, and then, you know, her being my sister. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's crazy. It's weird, but it's like, I just want to keep looking at her.
Who is your dream guest other than me? And this is my husband that wrote that.
I was like, who would write that?
We can't have you. We don't even want to keep going. We can't get you. Who's your dream guest, Cullen?
I don't know.
This is a good question.
That is a good question. Gosh, I have no idea. Because, golly, I don't know. I had fun with everybody on here, but who would y'all want to see on here? Leave some comments.
Yeah, who do y'all want to see on the podcast? Let's just blow them
like
up.
Tag them.
Yeah,
tag them.
Tweeting the shit out of them. Like, I would love to see Logan Paul.
We've had Jared on. Oh yeah, Logan Paul. Dropping the damn passies.
It's okay, I got it.
Ow.
This is the trick that I learned when you drop a passy.
Oh yeah, just suck it.
We
have done that in the airport all weekend.
Yeah. I want to see Logan Paul or no. My dream guest is Will Smith.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hands down, Will Smith is
genius. Speaking of, they released the new trailer for Aladdin today. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I saw Dumbo.
I cannot wait for Aladdin because you know Will Smith's the genie.
Is he?
Yes. What? You haven't seen that?
No, I saw something on his Instagram that I hadn't stopped to listen to yet.
You've got to watch it. I'm like, oh my God, I cannot wait. Disney looks like they did a good job on this remake of Aladdin.
I'm excited.
And Will Smith being the genie.
I love Will Smith. Anything he does, I want to watch it.
Josh Peck would be fun. I like Josh Peck. Shane Dawson would be amazing. Chuck E. Cheese company manager.
Yeah, that Casey guy.
Casey Neistat, Casey guy.
All the big famous ones. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Will Smith for sure.
Yeah. Y'all all go tag Will Smith right now because we actually play His Parents That Don't Understand is kind of our like theme song.
Yeah, right? I grew up listening to Will Smith. Yeah.
Yeah, Big Willie style. Let's try to get Will Smith on the podcast down here in the basement.
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
You think he'd come to our basement? I think he would. I
mean, he's pretty down to earth. That's the cool thing about I think that's why everybody likes him. David Dobrik is amazing too. Who's calling my phone? I think we're getting
caller ID.
No caller ID. Y'all are hilarious if you're trying to call the phone on this live show.
Doing that on purpose. You can't do that from your phone?
There we go.
Can you do that from your watch?
What?
Like cancel it?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Probably
okay.
So.
What's the biggest fight you and Cullen have ever had?
Golly, I don't know. I remember Annie throwing a shoe. That was like old school though.
That's when we were kids.
I don't know.
We've gotten mad at each other a few times. I don't really know if we've ever.
I can sleep in my bed when he visits. Will Smith.
Will Smith, yeah.
Corey said mine too.
Okay.
Y'all tag Will Smith then.
Yeah, right. Go tag him. Get him in here. Let's see. I don't really know if we've fought. I mean, we've gotten in some fights.
Yeah, I mean,
but nothing that serious.
Oh my God, the battery's dying now.
Everything's happening. This is what live's about, though.
Here we go.
You can't help it. Someone else asked how you were doing with your addiction and stuff.
Doing great.
Yeah.
Doing good.
I can tell you look good. You look like you feel like you're doing good.
I'll tell you what. I feel like crap after that cruise and the cruise ship food. I don't know. It was like. Ugh.
What,
but it was
heavy?
Like just like you can't not get away from food there. Katie did a good job. She
Katie is so skinny.
She stayed on par.
Y'all seen her? Dang, she's like this big now. She lost some pounds. I need to get on her diet.
She's been doing good and like staying with it. But oh my God, I think she said this morning she actually lost a pound after going to Disney World. Well, now Disney World was different than the cruise, but because you're walking a lot and all that and up and around. But the cruise ship food and the soft serve ice cream at every corner and the drinks and everything is just like non-stop. And yeah, it's one of those things like you don't realize until like, I don't know. I was just like, ugh, I'm like ready to go to bed. And you even called me today and you're like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, I am about to take a nap.
Yeah.
I'm just zonked out
today. Do the podcast.
And I got a little power nap in, but
okay, that's good.
Oh my gosh, the cruise food is awful. But I mean, awfully good.
I was about to say, wait a second.
But I would definitely recommend the cruise over Disney World any day, especially for the age of our kids. Like just being all confined in the area and just riding the elevator up and down instead of riding a bus 20 minutes from park to park or standing in the long lines and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I'm glad that
but yeah, it's going good.
Okay, I'm glad that you're doing good with all of that. I know we had a couple people asking, how we haven't touched on it or whatever, but this one was another one that I kind of want to know too. Did your cruise help the relationship with Katie and the kids?
Yes.
Getting into it, Mark.
It was actually it was good because I think Katie touched on it in one of her Instagram pictures. Look at her, she's good. Oh, that startle reflex is like she's falling. No, we have been in such a different headspace in our relationship and emotionally that it was like one of the best trips we've had in a long time. So,
yeah, it looked like y'all are having fun.
Yeah,
Katie had a birthday while she was
amazing. There. I know. That was one crazy day, and I think we vlogged some of it. I don't know. She had gone. Here comes our dog running in the garage. Little Chihuahua just comes trotting in.
Like, where do you come from?
I was like, what is that? Like a wild
I think I talked to Katie on her birthday that night or something. And she said she was about to go to sleep. It was like 5 o'clock in the evening.
No, she had gone to go get a massage, and the kids, we'd gotten back to the room, and the kids were napping. And like a month ago or 2 months ago, I had emailed these people that were lining everything up from the Don't Tell Mom email address, so Katie wouldn't see it. And I was like, hey, look, we're going to be there. I don't know. And, I was oblivious. I didn't know like anything as far as birthdays or anything and how special Disney actually does do things for birthdays and that kind of thing. And now that I've been, I'm like, dang, they go all out.
Oh, but, okay. So you got some special treatment for Katie. Huh?
Yeah, but so we were there taking our naps, and I'd like gotten out of my clothes, and the kids were napping. Katie was gone. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna get my boxers. Like I'm going to bed essentially.
Yeah.
And like get a good nap.
Do this nap.
And yeah, we're all in this tight knit hotel, and then bang, 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 bang. And they like come in and they're like, Disney, da, 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 Disney service, birthday service, da, 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 da. Like two people at the same time. And I thought we had missed a bus because we were like, we had to be certain places at certain times because we were there for this creator thing. And I was like freaking out. Like, I was like, Katie's already left me. I slept through the bus. The kids are here. She's going to freak out. And, I was like, I'm like,
I'm in my boxers.
Yeah.
We're strangers in my room.
And they walked in and they see me sit up and I'm like, what? And they're like, oh my. Oh dear. Oh my, oh dear. And they turned around and like sat outside. And I literally took about 5 minutes just standing there with my eyes closed. Like, okay, I know I scheduled this and set this up, but I don't know why y'all are here still. I'm really confused right now. Did I miss something? She's like, we're here for a birthday surprise. I was like, okay, yeah, Katie's to get him a massage. I like had to like process everything.
Because you were sleeping.
And at that point,
Katie missed it.
She missed it, yeah. She missed the whole like excitement, and then the kids woke up, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna take them to the pool and playground, and so we got everything set up on the bed for her just right, and then as we're walking down to the playground, she's walking up from her massage, and we pass each other in the hallway, and I was just so frustrated. I was like, I'm taking the kids to the park. Go see what you got in the room. And then she's like, well, I hated walking in by myself to see this without like y'all being here. And so, yeah, ended up coming back and looking at it all and had a little birthday celebration that night with the cupcakes they left and all that other stuff. But No, they did it right. Disney hooked it up. It was amazing.
Who did you meet on the cruise? Anyone good? That's what Novel Idea says.
We met a lot of creators we've met previously. It was the funny
it's like
thing
small
is,
circles, huh?
Yeah, we didn't even know Ellie and Jared were going on the same thing, or Bonnie and Joel.
Yeah, I was wondering because I was like, with the rest of y'all, I was like, I wonder if they knew that they were doing this, but no, they didn't.
We literally, it was hilarious when we got there that night. I saw Jared and Katie and Ellie texted, and they were like, "Wait, are you on an airplane right now? And are you going to Disney?" And they're like, "Yeah, are you?" Because I thought they were going somewhere else out west, and it's just like one of those things. Oh, they happen to go somewhere. There's no way they're going on the same thing. Blah blah blah. And then it was like, "Wait, are y'all going on the cruise? Oh my god!" And we started freaking out. So as soon as they started freaking out, I turned the camera on and called Jared and started vlogging me talking to him. And then that night I get there and I'm like, "Oh, by the way, I was vlogging you earlier. Is that okay?" He's like, "Yeah, that's cool. I was vlogging you too."
Nice.
So we were both vlogging our conversation without the other person knowing.
What else can you expect?
Right. So no, it was fun, and it was still cool because we were like everything was so crazy and chaotic and fun, and we were still able to like just knowing that they were there and still being able to just do everything.
You go out, right? It's different if you go out by yourself or you go out with your friends. Like I got my friends here. Like you can walk around by yourself knowing my friends are over in that corner over there.
Yeah,
and you're just a totally different person, but you know what I mean? So that's cool. You got your homies there.
Yes, and they had a kids club thing on the cruise, where you, like a nursery, like a nursery where you can leave your kids from 9 to 12 a.m., 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. all day if you wanted to. We didn't, but
you take them.
That was amazing because they had characters come in and do stuff with them, and the dance party, and they made cookies, and
they weren't even missing y'all.
They had no idea.
They want to stay till 12 a.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was very, very nice.
That's awesome. Heck yeah. I need to go on one of these. She's not even old enough yet. Then here's another one that we where was it? This is a good one from Michaela Reed 12. Michaela Reed 12. She says super random, but what is your favorite flavor Pop-Tart? S'mores, duh.
I was about to say s'mores.
So good. Yum.
Yes.
Is there another kind?
I think s'mores. I'm trying to think. We always get strawberry with sprinkles for the kids.
Yeah. The blueberries and strawberries are okay.
Where you just heat it up for like 30 seconds.
Ooh, put it in the toaster oven, and then I take the edges off and just eat the center, just the guts. Yeah,
they need to spread the guts out a little more on those, because I always break the edges off, or I always break it in half and start in the middle. I never eat the edge because it's all just crusty.
Yeah, no, I like to break them off individually.
I brought some fun down here. Hang on.
Listen, Cullen, you don't have to get up and check the camera today.
No. I'm getting you said s'mores.
Cullen's hungry. Okay, look, here's some more questions. Here's another question I want to answer here. Is being a mom harder than you thought now that Sophia is here? You know what? I was actually expecting it to be hard, so I wouldn't say that it's harder. But I think that physically, like my physical. Oh snap! What is this? Hey, we can't do mukbang today, Cullen. I want that one though.
The chocolate?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll save it for later.
I want a chocolate custard filled. That's my favorite.
Oh, is that?
What's y'all's favorite donut?
That's lemon filled. I'm a fruit filled guy.
Ew. No, I did not know that.
Like raspberry or cherry or blueberry filled. But anyway, sorry. Is it harder than expected?
Yeah, so I mean, I would say like on me physically, like my physical body, I don't really know what I expected. I'm hurting, like I'm in pain, like my body hurts. But
oh yeah, you were saying you're trying to do your favorite like cat stretch or
yeah, I was trying to like do some like exercise, like some stretches, and I couldn't bend the way I used to be able to bend, and I'm just achy, and I don't know. I went to the doctor today and talked to him about it actually, but I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to be. I was expecting to just snap back,
Yes.
And apparently we need to wait some time. Like I was telling Katie, I wanted to do her beach body workout that she's been doing, and she said, "Well, you got to wait 4 more weeks." And I said, "Well, why?" She said, "You got to wait 6 weeks before you start exercising again."
You don't want to rip any innards or anything.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to rip my innards. That's for sure. But it's hard. But I don't really know if I expected it to be anything else. You know, I didn't know what to expect.
Katie mentioned that earlier today about, I guess it may have been breastfeeding and the toll it takes on you, and like just the having the baby, or maybe it was, I can't remember what she related it to.
Hard.
Traveling or something, or go like, it's one of those things that she can say that when she looks back on it, she's like, oh yeah, it wasn't that bad, but you don't realize it's that bad until it happened. Like,
yeah,
like
you
having
to be in the moment to judge the badness of it.
Yeah, like in a year you're gonna look back and be like, oh, we can have another kid, or right now you can, you know. But at the time it's like, okay, that was kind of pretty bad.
It was
like
hard. Yeah,
I was having a freaking baby.
Yeah,
and you don't realize exactly how bad it is until like it's after and you think about it. But by the time you realize, it's too late. You're like,
all you mamas
pushing.
out there, y'all know this. You know, I'm not complaining. I'm so happy. Like, I'd do it 1,000,000 times for this little chick.
That's what Katie said. It may have been the epidural as far as your back hurting.
Yeah, someone said. Katie said that earlier. You know, I think everything's just kind of moving and getting back into place and settling, and then breastfeeding. And breastfeeding is hard for all you ladies that breastfeed. Hey, my hat's off to you. I'm trying.
Well, you're looking great. Like, I walked down, I was like, dang, you're like back to normal.
Yeah, I snapped back a little bit. I lost 20 pounds, y'all.
Dang.
20 pounds. And she only weighed 7.7 pounds, 6 ounces, right?
Jeez.
So then where's the rest? I'm talking about like right when I got home, Cullen, I was 20 pounds less. I was 197.
Well, because when I saw you, I dropped Booger off like the day after, and you still were like, you know, you just gotten home. It was the first day I got back. But now you're like totally back to what you seemed, what you were before.
No, I got 20 pounds to go. But I mean, out of the 45 I gained, 25 of it I lost with having her. Like, where did that go? Where is that? Where did that weight go? This is 7. Okay, I can account for that.
All that fluid and.
Then there's the bag or something, right? That comes out. What is it?
The sac, like
the sac.
Yeah.
What do they call it?
Embryonic sac, or the something like
people
that.
Eat it.
The placenta.
Placenta. That's it.
you can like dry it out or something, like take it in a pill form.
Yeah, I know. I know people that do that have done that with theirs, but I'm just not.
It's like good for you and stuff.
I mean, y'all saved the belly button thing, and I thought that was weird.
It's like saving teeth. Like, why do humans save other body parts
that fall out? It fell out for a reason.
Like your first haircut, your teeth.
Yeah, the little baby teeth.
We do have a little
piece of the placenta.
Purple circle over.
Oh, the belly
button thing.
Yeah, Katie said, did y'all put it in your book?
Oh, I thought you were about to say in a smoothie or something. I was like, no, we did not.
in your memory book.
Yeah, her little scrapbook. Yeah.
Weird.
No, did you save the one today?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna take it home and show it to Corey, and then we're gonna.
He's gonna like look at it,
and then he's probably gonna throw it. He's probably gonna go, why'd you bring that? Well, yeah, I mean, what is a placenta? That had to weigh at least 10.
I think it weighs just as much as the baby sometimes, doesn't it? Or if not more.
Okay.
Like, as far as passing it, I've heard it's like almost worse than having the baby.
Well, I was like 197 or 198 when I went into the hospital at 40 weeks pregnant. And then when I got home 3 days later, I was 177. And since then, I've lost 5 more in the last week and a half just from breastfeeding. Someone told me that to do one session of breastfeeding, it's like having a 30-minute high intensity workout.
Dang.
I know, right? I was like, hey, here, you want to eat? You hungry? You hungry, little one?
We need to
I forgot to check.
They need to convert that. Yeah, we got to check the don't tell mom questions here. Let's see. How do I get to them? There it is.
Yeah, and then press that. See, I'm showing him how to do it. Hey, that's something.
Wait, what's it saying? There haven't been any actions yet.
See, Lynette Easter says I saved both my kids' belly buttons in their baby books. That's what y'all do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. And I had my kids' teeth, but something happened to some of them. What happened to them?
Actions. That's what it is. There we go. Okay, so now we got some more.
Oh, she is holding my shirt. She's trying to show y'all something. Hey now. When
will Sophia be seeing Canada? How's Gainsborough liking me and big cousins? They're loving it. We kind of touched on all this.
Yeah. I know somebody asked, has Corey's family come down yet? Not yet. I mean, but they intend on coming down, and we intend on taking her up there to see them and all that good stuff. Just giving it time to settle,
What was your favorite part? This is from M. Dumas 12. I was just about to say
intense.
that.
Jade 992.
Jade 992. Okay, we'll go with that. If you could change anything in your lives, what would it be?
Dun, 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 dun.
That's so interesting because I was just listening to a book.
Cullen
I'm always listening to different things. And it was one that Katie listened to, but like just not being not having any fear, like not being regretful later in life. And it's hard to even.
What, having no regrets is what you regret?
Yeah, like regrets. But like you get to that certain age in life or that certain point where, like, I was just sitting on the plane, just looking at my kids, like dozing off after being on a cruise in at Disney, and like how I've just been more active and working out and trying to, and I'm like, God, I want to live as long as I can to watch them grow up,
Yeah.
And a year ago, it was like, just go to bed, shut up, in my head. It was just like, golly, I just want to just like be alone and be by myself. But now it's just like, just thinking about everything and just like not having fear of like just getting out there and doing something that I wanted to do, like this podcast, for instance, like just taking on different things in life. And going about new adventures and journeys and the cruises and the doing all this stuff.
Saying yes.
The yes theory.
Being a yes man.
Doing all this stuff to where we can like enjoy life, if that makes sense.
That makes sense to us. Let's see. What was the question again? If you could change anything in your life, what would it be? For me, I think I would have. I wish that I'd had kids younger.
Now that you got the baby fever.
Yeah.
I'm
33, and I want a whole litter of them.
Yeah.
So I feel like I should have kind of got a jump start on this thing.
Yeah. That's true. That's true because like I see some of these other people we follow in the YouTube and Instagram space that are younger and they have these kids and like kind of going to what I was just saying about like wanting to watch my kids grow up. I feel like they have an advantage of that because they're younger, as the parents. Yeah. They're like these 26, 24, 23-year-olds just bebopping around. And I'm like trying to stay with them, and I'm 10 years older than they are, and I'm just like, dang, I wish we probably should have had kids a little sooner. Because my back hurts.
I need a nap. Yeah. Well, that's what I was just saying is that I see my friends that are my age and their kids are old. They got 10. They got teenagers.
Yeah.
My best friend Rocky, his daughter drove them to my house the other day.
Somebody just said, "Wait till they start driving." Oh my gosh!
She just turned 16, got her driver's license. She's driving my friend over to see me. I said, "Well, that's when you know."
That's when you know.
Maybe you did it a little late. I mean, when your friends' kids are babysitting your kids because they're old enough to do that.
But like somebody said, "Don't worry, I'm 33 and haven't even started yet." I mean, that's the thing is like everybody's different as far as like what they want in life.
In the South, it's like more common to have kids younger. But like when I lived in Denver, none of my friends in Denver were even thinking about having a kid. Like it was not uncommon at all to wait 35.
That's what this girl just said. Like 36. You wouldn't have been able to like travel around the world like you did if you had kids.
That's true.
Or just perspective. She said.
How much I experienced during my 20s. Yeah, GF.
Yeah, like all the things that we. And that's another thing.
That's true. I mean, it's kind of one of those grass is greener things. But
yeah,
I mean, I did my 20s. I did my damn 20s, though. I mean, I didn't miss anything.
Yeah. And when we were on the 5-year plan, we're like, we're going to get married, and then we're going to like enjoy the first 5 years, go on all these trips, and like just be married.
Did you do that?
Well, we tried. And then, well, we were trying to just. It's one of those things you try to like put these Lego pieces of life together to make it like. I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to get married. I'm going to finish school. I'm going to, save up money because I want to have enough money to have a baby. But then you end up having a miscarriage or two. And so you're on from 5 years goes to 7 years. And it's like, dang, we should have started sooner, because
you didn't know it was going to take this long.
Yeah, there's a different plan in the end. But that's a good question.
Hey, y'all. That was deep.
Hey. Let's do one more and then we'll wrap it up here. Let's see.
Y'all see how she's squirmy, right? Well, I was telling y'all when I was pregnant, she was getting me up. This is what she was doing.
Well, we'll end on Granberry's question.
Oh.
What is the first memory either of you have of me?
Gosh, that is so funny that she asked that because was it yesterday? Me and Corey are talking about. He remembers something from when he was like 1 or 2 years old. I'm like, no, you don't. I'm trying
to think, like, do my memory bank. I
don't know if it's a memory or a picture that I saw.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember. I
remember Dad and Mom laughing in the kitchen and kissing, and me being like, "Ew."
Those were always the good days. You knew it was going to be a good day whenever you saw them like laughing and kissing. You know, like because.
They weren't PDA.
They weren't PDA. Yeah. There wasn't that affectionate stuff as much growing up with them.
I don't know if that's my first memory, but that's a good one.
Yeah. I
loved it, being in the kitchen and Dad be leaning up in the corner of the kitchen in the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Mom being
a smack on the butt.
If y'all don't know anything about my mom, Granberry has the most contagious laugh you ever heard in your life. Just get her laughing and you'll be laughing. You'll be yourself laughing.
I want to say,
just laughing.
I can't. It was something educational related or school related. I think with Mom, like back in I'm thinking like old days.
First memory.
Like teaching you something outside with nature or like.
My memory's shy.
She was so creatively artistic with all of the projects that we did. It was like. Anytime we had a school project, the solar system stuff.
Oh yeah.
You would just like play dumb and act like you didn't know what you were talking about, and Mom would do it for you.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what is Saturn.
She's the science teacher too.
Yeah. I don't know how to make Saturn rings, and then she would like cut a paper plate out like 500 times and make Saturn rings, and I'm like, yeah, I aced that quiz.
Do you remember Mom? Our mom was a science teacher, and so she always had all the animals and at the science lab or whatever. And she would bring them home for the summer. So I remember all the animals that we'd have. But that's kind of later in life, I guess. I don't know. We would bring home, she'd bring home, we'd have hamsters and mice and snakes and all kinds of stuff. She was like, it's like a zoo at our house. We had birds, and
it was good learning that, like just learning about things like that. But well, cool. Thanks for joining us on this live episode of the Don't Tell Mom podcast, episode 38, with our new co-host.
Yes.
Look at that little thing. Oh no, the battery on my phone is still getting
low. Look at this little baby. Say hey, Sophia. She's a little whimpering.
There she is.
She is like the most alert, happy baby.
Oh, look at her yawn. Oh my gosh. That deserves a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe to the podcast. Don't miss the episode next week.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Yes. This was live. We had to do it on the fly. Cullen just got home.
I just got home last night late, so yeah.
But next week we're gonna come up with something good. We have a guest that we really want to get on. We're still working on it. So
Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith. Y'all blow up Will Smith trying to get him on the podcast. And thanks for all your questions and chiming in and all that good stuff. We love y'all.
We will see y'all next week. Here comes the awkward part where we try to end the stream and we don't know what we're doing. So
bye.
Thanks for watching. Don't tell Mom. Peace. All right. How do you end
don't
this
cry
thing?
for me, baby.
It's